And welcome to another California Guy video with your boy California Guy. What's up, everybody, and welcome to this video entitled Black Unity and Black Power 2016. I'm coming back at you guys with this all new video on the black progression and how we can keep our communities together. And I'm going to touch on a little bit of the South Carolina election tomorrow. First off, I got to say this. I congratulate African American people in South Carolina and the rest of the Southeast for supporting Hillary Clinton. Shout out to the black people that they didn't fall into that Bernie Sanders propaganda. Now, moving on. Now, I was out today and I was at a black meeting today. I ain't going to reveal the kind of meeting I was at. But we was talking about how we could get the black youth to stop fighting. You know, we were trying to figure out in a way to get the black youth, because once the black young man, mainly black young men, once he becomes 12 and 13, his mind is fertile. And so you have a lot of influences out there, like the streets, the ghetto, drugs and different things like that, and they hate the other next young black male. And so we're trying to get black males to come together like men and really share ideals and progress for the future, because we need our black children to be the gatekeepers to the future and contribute to this country. And so that's a part of the Black Power movement of 2016, is that we want to get these black people together, and we're trying to get young brothers and sisters out there. So we're trying to come up with different ideals of themes for 2016 to talk about going into the election of 2016 also. So we trying to get some legitimate black issues to talk about. Now, we have reparations. What's the other one? Reparations, violence on the streets, out of wedlock pregnancies, which is still, it's lower, but the white community, they try to make out like it's overwhelmingly big. So we're trying to figure out ways of saving the black community and uniting our people in this country. So that's basically the premise of this video. And then and then we need to touch on black gentrification also too. So I was looking at a couple of videos also today, and it was talking about how blacks are being ran out of the inner cities. I forgot which video I was watching. I would have posted the link up. So I want to dig into a little bit about the black violence and black men coming together in the ghettos to build and grow. Now, when I look at today, I was listening to a bunch of older black gentlemen talk about, because I'm going to move on, it's kind of some different ideals for the black community, but they was talking about gentrification, black gentrification, which has been going on all over the United States. And to people who want to know, black gentrification is, I know I'm mispronouncing it, so you know, you guys know what I'm talking about, but it stands for black people living in the inner cities. For a long time, when they had the Great Migration, black people moved from the South to big cities in the East Coast, such as like Massachusetts, New York, Jersey, different spots out there in the East Coast. Same for the West Coast. Black people migrated later to, Chicago was a part of the Great Migration also. So a lot of black people left, and then parts of California also, and some parts of the Midwest. So black people migrated from the South due to racism and lynchings and all that. So at the time, white people, they were in the big city, but they decided to leave to the suburbs at the time. So black people was forced to live with the immigrants at the time, such as Italians, Jews, and other subculture groups inside of these ghettos. And so black people, as time went on, they made a life in the big cities like Harlem, San Francisco, my home city of East Oakland, places like that. So we started later getting enough money to move into bigger parts of the city. Certain parts we kind of scattered away from being in one compressed area. But a lot of us stayed in compressed areas. We stayed in those areas, so black people started to build up the areas. You know, even though it was bad, you have violence and drugs and all that, but black people remained and they own their homes. Now today, because I'm gonna go through the history. I may do some follow up videos if you guys want on that gentrification, but I'm trying to go to modern day. What the cities and states and federal government has been doing was going and buying out apartment complexes, projects in different homes and neighborhoods, and they've been tearing them down and rebuilding them so that white people could come back to our neighborhoods. And so a lot of black people have been running to the suburbs. Now, we're trying to figure out why are they running black people out of the big cities. So that's a part of the agenda for 2016 going into 2017. So we're trying to think of different ways I'm putting out different ideas so that we could all, as a black community, talk about these different issues so that it could be out there in the forefront. Maybe politicians and different people like that could hear our message that we're doing for the black community. I know, again, another thing that's bad to the black community is the thug culture. That's one, and certain stereotypes on television, such as Empire with their homosexual messages of trying to corrupt black people into being gay. So we need to talk about that also, and buffoonery. So it's a few things to talk about in 2016 going into 2017. We need some issues to unify around so that black people could have a message in this country so that we could be taken serious with Obama leaving. So I think that we need to really rally around some of these different messages. Another ideal is for black people to migrate back to the South. But I'm not going to get too detailed into these issues, but I just thought to do this video about black unity in 2016. If anybody has an opinion, like and share, make comments to me, talk shit, whatever. Let's have this discussion. Peace out.